Hi, everybody. Welcome to week 2. You made it through week 1. A lot of introductory information to be sure, and a lot new information to learn there. Take a look at this week. I'm going to ask you the question, have you or somebody you work with ever used the phrase, "I'm just the nurse"? Well, we're going to show you a video this week called "I'm Just a Nurse" that will get you rethinking about using that phrase. Taking a look at the professional offerings that nurses have to offer. It's a couple years old, but it still has some great pertinent information in it. Make sure you also read about the article that's co-authored by Linda Aiken, who is a major nurse advocate for our profession within the United States, talking about more recent information showing how baccalaureate prepared or greater nurses do make a difference in terms of patient mortality and morbidity. Kind of an update on the old one that you might have seen from 2003 with some newer information to it. Also, remember that your personal philosophy draft 1 is due this week. Check the due date. I believe it's on Sunday, but check the due date in time to make sure. Do expect some feedback on that. That's the purpose of having a first draft, so that we can make sure we capture what it is you're trying to tell us is your personal philosophy. And then you'll put that information into the second draft along with some additional information that rubric will be asking for. It's a learning process. It's not designed to be a grade dropper, but rather a learning process. So you'll have a lot of feedback, probably not a lot of grade deduction if you put the work into it. Then look at the information in the discussion forum for this week, talking about the Institutes of Medicine IOM report from 2010 and taking a look at where we were as of last year with that information. There is a process going on now to revise that information, given that a number of hopeful deadlines are coming due this year, and a little information too about one that some people aren't aware of, about nurse practitioners having a requirement to be a minimum of a doctor of nursing practice prepared by 2025, and a lot of programs, including ours, are preparing up for that already to have things in place. So take a look at those, and the question that's asking, I really have enjoyed reading the responses that you guys have put out there, and throwing some comments in once in a while of my own there. So hopefully we can have a nice interactive forum. Thanks a lot for all the hard work you're doing. I know it's a tough balance between your work, your family life, and school, but I'm there to support you. If you're running into some situations, communicate with me, and some of you have already. People may need that extra 24 hours, 48 hours to get something submitted right because of some personal issues going in the family. I'll work with you. God bless you, and thank you so much again for all the hard work you're doing. We'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.